Hello, darlings. Good morning. Welcome to August 6th. Hope things are good with you. Let's do a little reading this morning for you. Breathe in. All right, say it with me, people. Everything is always working out for me. Say it out loud, not in your head. Everything is always working out for me. Everything is always working out for me. And that is the truth, my darlings, because you are an infinite being living in an infinite universe. This 3D thing is an illusion, okay? So just so you understand, the folks getting stuck in 3D may be having a bit of trouble, and we all get stuck in there. No shame in that game. Seriously, we all float back and forth. I mean, even going into the vortex, even if you listen to a lot of Abraham Hicks, which I do, in the vortex there is a lot of nuance and feelings, and so you can feel like you're, hey, am I still manifesting? Hey, am I still right? Like, so for the rest of the summer, we're gonna chill, we're gonna relax, we're going to enjoy the days, the lovely nights. Drink it in, drink it in, drink it in. Everything that is lovely around you. There's a lot of lovely around you, even if you're not seeing it, even if there's some big uglies that make their way, there's a lot of lovely too. So all you need to do is key in on the lovelies. Okay? Key in on the lovelies. Let's see where we go here. Message for those watching, please. Message for those watching. Just want to make sure. Yes, you can hear me. Hopefully you can hear me. All right. All right, one more, please. One more, please. Deep breath, everybody. Deep breath. Yep. Happy, happy. Happy, happy. Fork in the road. This is coming. This is coming. A deep knowing. So, listen, everything is always working out for me is not just something you say to yourself in the shower, okay? It's something that materializes. There is something coming. There is a choice coming, a big choice, okay? And that may be something that, I don't know, there's no dread around it. There's no negativity around it or anything like that. But it's like, okay, if I'm doing well, I'm on my happy trail here, and then there's a fork. Doesn't that mean that the thing that's coming is diverting me from happy? No, it doesn't mean that at all. What it means is your happiness has generated massive amounts of abundance that give you massive amounts of choice. That's what that means. So fear not. Fear not the fork in the road. And, you know, I feel like you might know this is coming already. You might have an inkling of it. This could be a choice of two people, one of which you have long been connected with, long been interested in. They've been interested in you. It's, you know, been not the right time. It's been in and out. It's been up and down. It's been this person's this and this person's that. And you're doing this and you're doing that. And then finally it comes to a place of like, oh, there's an actual offer. There's an actual thing. And there's another person. All of a sudden, there's another person, another option, another fabulous manifestation of what all the happy that you're putting into the universe, right? And it's like, oh my God, it's an embarrassment of riches is what this is, okay? You got me. King of Pentacles underneath. An embarrassment of riches. There's no embarrassment. Let's move that let's move that word out of that phrase. An abundance of enrichment, an abundance of riches of all kinds, time, freedom, space, joy, happiness, loveliness, abundance in everything, financial, spiritual, all things. An abundance of joy in all of your friendships, in all of your relationships. An easy give and take, an easy flow, right? All of those things. 8 of Cups, King of Swords, Star, Aquarian energy here. Wow. 2 of Swords, Page of Wands. There can be this, I don't want to see this new opportunity. So Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. I was saying we had a tarot masterclass the other night, and it was just funny because, you know, I'm talking about Capricorn and stuff like that, and someone's like, why? Oh, no, on the call. They were like, why is it always toxic energy around Capricorn or Aries when you see those cards and everything like that? I'm like, I guess I understand that. It's the context of the reading and everything like that. And my 8th grade boyfriend, who's a Capricorn, called me on the same day. He's like, hey, leave the Capricorns alone. And I'm like, look, I say a bunch of stuff about Sagittarius too. I'm a Sag, so I can say that. Okay? All right. So, look, here's the thing. This is you. All right? This is you. Very, very stable, very solid, very good. Things come and go in your life. Things move through your life. Everything is always working out for me, despite the fact that this showed up here in this reading, which we will talk about. There could be a Sagittarian who you may have had a heartache with. There could also be a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo that you may have had a heartbreak with, or somebody that you might have moved away from, okay, in going toward your solid space, going toward your confident space, happy space. The clearing, the healing. It's like you might be in the camp of, okay, don't muddy it up. All right, I finally got into a high vibration. I finally got into a good place. All y'all come along again, and I just like sink down into this weirdness, into this place, okay? So what can happen is you can actually prefer to stand in this happy, but it's not about standing still, right? Happiness, true abundance is flow, okay? Money likes to flow. That money is happiest when it's flowing. It's not happy when it gets stuck, when it gets stagnant, when it gets in a place of, like when you shove money into a mattress. It's not happy there. Money likes to create new opportunities and experience, right? Any kind of abundance creates more abundance. When you go, okay, this is enough, that's pulling back. That's pulling into this place of fear, of like, oh, no, okay, this is good. I don't really want to test the theory that more is, and not more, but additional flow or any kind of thing like that. Because more is not better necessarily, but flow is. Flow is where you want to be. Flow is like, things come, things move through my life, and I see the benefit of it. I pull through that. I grab that lesson. Thank you all the while. And so this is about this kind of clarity around the healing nature of your experience. You could be walking on a path toward becoming a healer, or toward, you already know you're a healer. And so this is the thing that needs to come out of you next, right? Being in a stable, solid place, the healer looking to flow, and moving through all of everything that you're doing brings in more choice. And it's like, oh God, more choices. Capricorn, more choices. Aries. No, Aries is like, yes, give me more choices. So, and Capricorn in its highest vibration is like, I am king of all that I survey, and everything that flows through is welcome. There you go, Capricorns. Okay, so you can initially see this, I want to block this new inspiration, because it's going to require some effort, all right? It's going to require some effort. You can also see this as, for some of you, you're bringing in multiple people, Okay, you're bringing in that person that you have wanted to be with, that you feel is your person, and because you're such a magnet, you're also bringing in someone else. Could be an Aquarius, could be a Sag. Okay, so Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. I said Aries, Leo, Sag, so I'm going to talk about that. And then Aquarius, Gemini, Libra is really what I'm talking about up here. Air sign, earth sign, and then fire sign. We're going to look at that too. Okay? Because this is about flow. Even though this is air, this is an Aquarius card, it is about the lower vibration of this is thinking your feelings. The higher vibration of this is allowing feelings to flow through, okay? So that decisions can be made. So that, oh, okay, well, that seems, yes. It's much less solid. It's much more fluid, okay? So there's kind of water sign running through this whole thing. And if you block this, right, because in the initial part here about on your path, moving down your path, there's water. He's following the river. It's likely he's following the river. And that's what, if you ever watch any of those, not disaster, not rescue TV shows, survival shows, okay? Follow the river. Follow the river. The rivers always bring you to civilization. That's how we built civilization in this country and all over the world. Water. Following the water. That's how we move things around. That's how we connect to each other. Big cities are most big cities are located on rivers, on oceans, okay? And if you follow that, you are going to create a new, this clarity around your life. You're also going to attract in Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, King energy. You're stable but flowing. Could be attracting in new fire energy here. Even though you're like, okay, there's two people that are interested. There's two people there's definitely one. Now there's another one. And it's sort of like this deep knowing thing is the key. You're going to have to really start to work with flow, start to work with the energy of the tides, the moon phases, all of these things. When you look at gardening, when you look at any kind of stuff that you start to get creative with, there are cycles of it. The master artists, the master musicians, artists, all dealt with flow of creativity. It's not something that can be necessarily scheduled or be regimented about it. You can be disciplined in your craft and in your art, but the creativity, flows when it flows, okay? And so the key to that is being open to it. So as you're being open to this flow of new energy coming in, you have very high vibration energy. And then you also have this very youthful, spirited Page of Wands, Knight of Wands, which is, a little bit less organized. It's not as cut and dry. It's not as fully formed or as mature in any way. And that can be a little bit confusing, right? When you're like, okay, I have choice A or choice B. Well, actually, you've got like the possibility of that and maybe a little bit of this showing up. It's messy. True creativity and true flow is messy, okay? And Capricorn. And I'm sure Michael's laughing. True creativity is really messy. So what may happen is if you start to try and, hey, discipline, time management, all these things are really important into using my creativity to flow with a business. Yes. Right? All of those things can have structure. But the creativity itself requires a little more wild child, okay? It requires you to roll with it, to be open to when the creativity wants to flow, it flows, okay? So Knight of Wands and Three of Swords here. There could be a person coming back from the past who has given you some heartbreak. They may be more mature now, but here you are, solid, stable, going with the flow. So let's see where we go. If you want to access the continuing story, if you want to access all the morning messages, Patreon, you can have access to all the morning message extended content. Or if you choose, there's a link also for Vimeo in which if this is the reading you want to look at, you can look at this individually. Okay, links are below for you. See you over there.